you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Millennium Hot Girl Podcast, where we talk love,
life.
Real hot girl shit. It's your girl Chevy.
It's your motherfucking girl, Cat Marie.
and I'm Nay. What's up? Hold on. We got some. I'm gonna let Chevy go ahead and introduce our guest that we got on today.
Yeah, so we got a special guest today. My girl, KG, down below.
Hi,
What's
y'all.
going on? What's
Hey,
going
y'all.
on?
I'm the real KG, the one and only. And I'm going to be 100 this whole show because that's just what I do.
Period.
Okay. So, Miss KG, before we get into anything, let's just talk about you for a minute. What is your platform about, and what do you do?
So I am currently on TikTok, and I have a hashtag called Coochie Conversations. My hashtag is currently at 5 million views, and I talk to the girls about vaginal health, sneaky links, whatever you want to talk about. It's kind of just like sitting on FaceTime with your homegirls. Like, let's just talk about things. We be 100 about things, and we just talking, like, we just speak freely. No judgment zone.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it here.
And what made you start
here.
talking about that? Like, has that always been something that you've been into?
Not really. Once I got older, I got more sexually active and stuff like that. It's kind of when I was in Germany, I got very interested in like vaginal health and like keeping clean and stuff like that. Like hygiene became very important to me. Like I live on my own now, and like I'm growing, and then I had like issues with fertility, so I started getting into vitamins. And once I started like studying it and looking into those things, I'm just like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like, it's natural supplements that you can use to keep the lady area healthy and stuff like that versus buying these like random products that you put down there and you don't know what it's doing to you. So I just got very invested into that and then started talking about it with my own personality, and then it took off.
Okay.
Yes.
Rock it.
We're going to get more into that later. But as far as, everybody, how has y'all week been? What's been going on? What's going on?
My week be cool. Same old shit that I say every week. I've been working. That's it. But it's been good. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling motherfucking good today.
I see. I'm loving the shades.
You looking good.
Thank you,
Okay.
babies. Thank you. Yeah. Another day, another dollar.
Well,
Niggas trying to holler. Ooh.
okay, so yeah, my week has been good. I've been really like grinding with my working out. I've been really, I'm feeling so sore this week, but I've been really, focused on my eating and trying to, really reach these goals over here.
Yes, you're doing so good because you have really been popping up on my watch every single day, and I just be like, oh, yes, girl. But I'll be like, oh, here I am sitting on this couch.
Every time I see a rain
sour
clothes.
straws.
I be at work. I be seeing the rain clothes. I be like, fuck.
Yeah.
She done did it again.
Every time.
All right.
But how you feeling, Kay? How was your week?
It was really cool and relaxing. I just been going to school and class, and that's it. Homework, and that's literally it. Had a little fun. Went out to the bar.
So are you in the Air Force too? You're in the Air Force?
Oh, I'm out. I used to be in the Air Force.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm just a full-time student.
Yes, full-time student.
Living a life, living a dream.
She
is what all these other enlisted personnel wish they could do.
I don't like school like that. I'd rather be enlisted. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Be careful what you ask for.
We just had an episode on manifestation a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so Miss Chevy, take it away, girl.
Okay, so if y'all been seeing, we're gonna be talking about pussy talk, which go hand in hand with my girl KG, what she be doing with her little conversations on TikTok. And the thing that really motivated me to speak about this is that new song by Lotto called Pussy. I don't know if y'all heard it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What did y'all get from it?
She ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I feel like she need to start fucking with a different kind of nigga. I don't know.
Why you say that?
Because the type of guy that she talking about is just the ain't shit ass niggas, Like, I feel like when she's saying, maybe I'm getting a different message from the song.
Yeah.
But pretty much she's saying like these men try to tell you what to do with your body, and these men try to tell you what to do with, you know.
So I don't think she was talking about herself. I think she's just like speaking in general, like how women together, how all these men collectively like tell us, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. If you do this, you're X, Y, and Z. So I think she's like speaking as a whole, like women, do what you got to do. You can still be a lady. You can still keep it cute, still be classy, get what you need. You ain't got to listen to what these niggas saying. Like, do you. You ain't got to put up in that shit. And she talk about how hating ass niggas, they get mad when you want to correct them about something or stand up or speak up for yourself. And then they want to get mad, bash you online publicly, privately, want to put their hands on you because they don't know how to handle a woman because they like to be in control and things like that. And we not to be controlled. We not nobody's toy.
Well, that's a certain kind of man. That's not all man, you know?
Yeah, true. But when you said you think she need to fuck with other type of niggas, I don't think she was talking like writing the song for herself. I think it was just in general.
In general, yeah. Maybe I need to listen to it again because I was just like, it was like one of those and like, you know what I'm saying? But what was you gonna say, Miss Cat Marie? I see you raise your hand
because I didn't know when I could. But anyway, so basically what I got from it, she was talking about the Roe v. Wade thing that just happened. Not thing, but the whole thing that just happened. Missed that.
Yeah. So you ain't listen?
I listened to it, but I just was like, you know,
the part when she said,
Miss Noah Janelle says, that's me, laugh my ass off. I'll close my rings at 6 a.m. and my friend will close hers at like 10 p.m. but 2,000 calories.
Oh, my bad.
16 steps.
And 16 steps. That was going back to the watch that we were talking about earlier.
So, send me your workout plan.
But I'm going to listen to it again. I did listen to it, though, and I was just like, I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it.
The part where she said her ovaries ain't for you to bully. She's like, my ovaries ain't for you to bully. I felt that because you can't tell me when I can have a baby, when I can't have a baby, X, Y, and Z. So, yeah, I feel like it had to go hand in hand with the Roe versus Wade. I feel like that has something to do with it. And also just speaking in general about like women, like taking charge of yourself. Don't tell for these men.
Right. That's true.
Do the fuck you want to do.
I didn't even think about the Roe v. Wade thing, so I got to listen to it with a different little mindset.
Watch the video; it'll help more.
I need to watch the video.
See, I didn't even watch the video. I just listened to the song.
Yeah, I listened a few times.
That's my little song. For me, I feel like it's kind of like women empowerment, but y'all know I think different.
Think how you think, friend. Yeah. Think how you think, friend.
And I'ma still be a lady.
I know that's right. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. I was just so hungry. I had to finish up this little bagel.
So anyway, so Miss K, tell me about coochie conversation. Let's get into that.
Oh, so what y'all want to know about it first?
What was the moment that you knew? Were you trying to go viral, or was there a moment you were like, okay, let me make this and see if I can go viral? You know,
no. So my videos that I actually want to go viral on, they don't get no play. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep shit $1.50. They get no views. They don't get no likes. They be dry. Get like 2 comments. Like they be so dry. And then the videos where I'm literally just being myself, and I'm just like talking how I was talking like my private Snapchat or my close friends on Instagram, something like that. Those posts took off, and I'm just like, it's my personality. So I need to stop trying and just be myself. Like I need to stop trying to be funny and trying to be viral and just be myself. And that's when I realized like, okay, I got a personality that people actually fuck with. And, you know, I keep shit real. So they even like that even more. Like now I got the platform. Like I'm cool.
So I remember when your first video went viral, you said you posted it before you went to sleep or something like that. And you woke up and you had like 100K or something. It was like, oh my God.
Yes. My first viral video. Which one was it? I think it was the Sneaky Link one.
Yeah.
Yes. So I actually was about to meet up with someone. So I was like, got out of a relationship and I was chilling. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go have fun. I'm about to go do my thing. I'm gonna go meet people. And I was like, all right, I'm hyped for it. And I just like made a TikTok about before he came over and stuff like that, and how I prepped for him to come over and stuff like that. Like I was just doing the stuff I normally do, like being a goofball and saying the stuff I say. And I woke up and I was just like, what the hell? Like my followers like jumped. I was just like, what? Like my like likes was coming in nonstop. And I'm like, I gotta take TikTok off my notifications off. I'm like, this is too much. But then, like, yeah, it was really funny though. Like, I'm like, how did y'all find this funny? Like, this was kind of corny, but okay.
Yeah, then I started seeing like people share your videos or just more and more. And then somebody had took your video and they was like going through the comments or whatever, and they was like talking shit, and you was going right back at it, talking shit with in the comments.
So how do you handle those people who talk shit to you? Like, how do you handle the negative comments?
Oh, it really just depends on my mood that day, honestly. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm Beyonce, I'm not responding to y'all. And then some days I feel like, who's you finna play with? Like, I'm not one of them. Like, let's get into it. And I'm gonna eat y'all ass up every time. Every time. Every time I win.
I've seen a few of I've seen a lot of your videos, and I'll be cracking up at them. Especially the one where you were redoing the wig and it was just perfect. Like, I love to watch stuff like that because it's satisfying because I can't do it. But
thank you.
You be tearing them people up, girl. It's funny as hell.
And that's what really, yeah, that's what really took off some of the videos too, was the comments. Like, people was like, oh, go read the comments. Because like my responses is like, I have a funny ass, like, I'm funny. Like, don't play with me. You think you funny? I'm funnier every time. Yeah. I don't know.
So with the pussy subject, what we gonna talk about when it comes to that? What we bringing up?
Okay, so when it comes to pussy, I feel like as a woman, you have total control over it. You have the power. You know how they be like, you got the whole world in his hands. No, I got the whole world in my pants. And this pussy got some power. So
that's the truth, though.
Put them glasses down, girl. No, so when it comes to that, do you guys feel like just because, you know, you have this powerful object that you can control things, not really manipulate things, but can if needed?
Blasphemy. No, I'm just kidding.
And it's crazy because I was having this conversation one day. They was like, well, because you're a woman, so you automatically have a higher advantage of people just because of the thing that you got. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't be using it. But at the same time, if I can use what I got to get what I want, I definitely will. So has it been a situation where y'all had to use y'all body for anything? I'm not saying like go out and sell it for $40.
Not like now, Chevy. You never known me to sell no pussy now. How long we been friends? You never known me to sell no pussy now.
No, I'm not talking about that, but you know,
I just feel like
you have a higher advantage.
How you say femininity?
I feel like more women need to realize the power that they do have and stop letting men, you know, control everything. Not saying that we have to control people with our pussy, but we have to understand that our pussy is very valuable. It's not just something that, you know, everybody should be, you know, if you want this, like I feel like it's not wrong for a man to be doing something for me if I'm fucking you. Like, I'm not going to be fucking you for free. You know, like, I'm not fucking you for money, but at the same time, it's just like, what are you doing for me? Because I'm giving you the most valuable possession. Mm-hmm. You know, not saying that this is all I have to offer, but, you know, it's just that this is, you know.
So I have this book. I meant to bring it down here, but it's called Power of the Pussy. So this book, it like tells you how to gain self-control over yourself, not just going out there being like fast and just having sex with Dick, Tom, and Harry, but it's also telling you like, sister, you working with something golden right here. Like, you can have these niggas in your hand, lined up in line, one by one, having them kiss the bottom of your feet if you wanted to. And it just kind of just go in and tell you like how you should be treated, how you should treat this fine piece of art you got when it comes to men. Don't just let everybody have it. But at the same time, use it accordingly. And hey, if it's gone, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
You know what? And what I do like about social media now is, you know, young women are getting educated on certain things, just kind of like your platform is, KG. You help women take care of themselves, and not a lot of women don't, you know, have that mother figure or somebody to tell them, hey, you need to be using boric acid, or you need to be washing, don't be putting soap. I don't know exactly what your message is, and you can tell us, you know, you can use this gum to get that mouth wet, do what you need to do. A lot of people don't know that, and that enhances the sexual. I see a lot of people in these comments. We go live on Twitch too. So did y'all know that?
No. What comments?
I see the comments over here. let's see.
Fast
Somebody
forward to
said
where's the hot girl?
We
We're
are
all
the hot
here.
girl.
we all right here.
You fucked
We're
him for a
you.
Happy Meal.
Just a
You
Happy
can
Meal.
have trash pussy. So what the girls do though? That's what Mike said.
You can
We
have
have trash.
I still want to share my opinion on that that whole little
What?
topic.
yeah.
So before we get into those questions, I really feel like you can't force another woman to see what the value of her vagina is. Like at the end of the day, is what sex means to that person. Sex might not mean something that's like just so like, oh my gosh, I gotta treasure this. It's so important to me, something like that. Some people just have sex just for the feeling of it, like just for the nuts. So you can't like say, oh, women need to value their pussy because of this. It's like it's what they mean to them, not what it means to you. So I feel like that's one thing. And then I feel like what you said when you ask like have you used what you got to get what you want, you do that in the opposite way. Like some people, like you don't have to give up some coochie just to get what you want.
Right.
When you don't give it to a man, he actually be doing more for you because he wanted so
Right.
bad. So
Right.
use it in that
Begging.
way. Do it the reverse way. Like don't give it to him.
See,
Don't.
and when it comes to, when I was saying they need a value, because some women will just be just fucking on a man, fucking on a man, fucking on a man, and he ain't shit, and he ain't doing nothing for them. He ain't doing nothing for you. And that's when I say, like, you should value yourself more. And yeah, a lot of women don't. You can't force them. But at the same time, you have to, instead of thinking that you ain't shit, like, you have to think that this is valuable, what I'm giving you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, I like that.
Mm.
So let's go back to these questions real quick.
So this was the actual question.
Yeah,
The
I
other
was gonna
shit
say
was
just
some-
fast forward,
Yeah.
fast forward times 2 because we ain't worried about what the fuck he got to say. You can have trash pussy. So what they girls do then?
Oh, well, next question.
Said Fresh says, okay, so question. What do you do when you're dealing with a man with self-discipline and not easily manipulated with vagina?
Then
That's,
you have to, I'm gonna go first. Let me go first. I feel like, that's when you have to figure out what your other values are. We are not just, that's why I said that's not the only thing I have to offer. But at the same time, if you're dealing with a man that don't want to fuck, then you better have some other qualities about yourself that,
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
what y'all gotta say.
I don't know, because I'm the opposite. Like the pussy don't even be on the line, so I'm gonna snatch you up with just how I vibe. So like,
Period.
I ain't worried if he's self-disciplined about with vagina because I ain't gonna use that to get you.
Yeah. Now, and when I be talking, I hope y'all don't be like, "Hey, I'm Chevy. I got this fire ass pussy. Y'all want some?" Because that's not the case. I don't be throwing it out like hotcakes now. Okay, only select people get it. However, it's not really all about that, like everyone was saying. So some men, they don't give a fuck. Some men don't even really want to have sex with you. Like they just want to get to know you for you, your personality, your bond, build a connection. And if it happens, cool. If it don't happen, that's cool too. And I actually like that in some men because I feel like, okay, he like me.
But sometimes you be wanting to fuck too. Like
I
let's say
do,
you
but
was
I'm
dealing
not.
with a man who don't want to. Let's say you was dealing with a man who said, I just want you for your," and you like,
Shit, well, what's happening then? Because me too. But at the same time, like, unless I go off vibe. So if you have a vibe like, I just want to fuck, chances are I just want to fuck too. But if you got a vibe like, okay, well, what kind of stuff are you into? What about your childhood life? You're trying to like get to know me. Yeah, I'm gonna want to fuck, but that's not gonna be the first thing. I'm not gonna be like, you ready to fuck now? No, like we gonna get to know each other, keep vibing and stuff. And like I said, if it happens, cool. If it don't happen, that's cool too.
Yeah.
okay, so what are some things that women? What are the things that you tell? What are the things that you tell women that you feel like is important? Well, one video that I seen was the whole pH balance. Now, just like I was saying not too long ago, I didn't have somebody telling me like, oh, you need to make sure you do this. Don't wash down here with soap. Like, even if you said don't wash down here with soap or do wash down here with soap, like I was never told what to do. It was kind of like I was led astray. I had to figure all that stuff out all on my own. So what are some of the things you tell people to do when it comes to that?
The first thing is don't be embarrassed. Don't be scared to go to the store to get something to figure out if you have a yeast infection. Don't be scared to ask your friend like, "Hey girl, like I noticed this." It's like, "Do what's going on?" Like the first thing is don't be embarrassed. A lot of women go through a lot of different things with their vagina. So I promise you, if you go to your friend about something, they more than likely went through it too. And then figure out, like, don't brush it off. Don't try to use like perfumes and stuff and spray it on your pocketbook to like try to cover up that scent. Like, figure out what's wrong down there. Like, it's okay to go to the doctor. Make it worse. Yeah, like it's okay to go to the doctor. It's okay if something is wrong. Like, figure it out.
Let me tell you the most embarrassing thing, and I don't even care because I'm open and I'll tell some stuff. But when I used to have problems before I knew how to take care of them, I used to douche. It used to go away for a little bit and then it'll come right back, and I'll be like, "What's going on?" Then I finally learned.
Yeah, I thought I was
I used to go to the doctor. I finally went to the doctor, and I found out, like, okay, you know, this is what's going on, and you can't douche. You can't do. So was there ever a moment where you was just like, okay, I had a bad time, or, you know, I don't know. I don't care about telling shit because we've all overcome it. Everything's good over here.
So I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't until I was probably like 20, in my 20s, probably like 22, when I found out you wasn't supposed to douche. Because I was like, okay, well, I got these. Every time I get off my period, I'm just going, you know, clean her up down there. I know she did her thing, but now I'm gonna go do mine. And like, I just thought everybody did. I thought it was normal. I never got like any bad reaction or anything bad happened. But like, as I got older, they'd be like, yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, that's not good for you. I'm like, well, why not? Until I started reading up on it, I'm just like, oh, okay. So I used to do it too.
I've never did that before. I've always had my mom, when I was very, very young, my mom used to take showers together and she would show me how to properly, you know, wash my body and stuff. So I've always known, luckily, I've always known how to do it properly. I never experienced anything crazy until I started dating this nigga and I let him eat me out. 2 weeks later, my shit was like going crazy. And that, again, this was my first time ever experienced it. I thought I had herpes. I didn't scare. I'm Googling all types of shit. Like, girl, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't have all the symptoms. It ended up being a yeast infection. I didn't have all the symptoms of a yeast infection. Like, I didn't have the bad smell. I didn't have the cauliflower stuff. Like, all I had was like little red bumps and it just itched really, really, really bad. So I end up going to urgent care. I'm in there crying to the lady. I was like, I got herpes. And she was like, no, honey, you just have a yeast infection. And she was like,
you sure?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm like, you sure? Because that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking I got that shit. But she explained to me, she asked me, you know, if I had sex, and I didn't have sex. I just got ate out. And she was like, his mouth was probably nasty. And that taught me, I was like,
they got to brush them teeth.
Bro, after, you know, I saw him again after that and I looked at his mouth and I was like,
tongue probably white.
I was like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? What am I thinking? Like, it was build up. It was.
Yeah, you got to take care of that. You got to take care of that.
So after that, I made sure, you know, I learned you just can't let anybody just eat it, you know?
I had a situation once and I thought I had herpes. I was fucking with this one guy and I'm pretty sure I told y'all this story before, but you know, we did our thing. We went out on a date. He wine and dined me and stuff like that. We had sex. A couple days later, like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? I went in my mom's room and I showed her. I'm like, is this normal? She was like, you need to go to urgent care. Because it was just like bumps galore. Like, they was everywhere. I went in there. I was like, I need to get a test. She's like, okay, what kind of test? I was like, an STD test. And she was like, okay. So I did all this stuff. And then the doctor called me and she's like, okay, well, what's going on? I said, I think I have herpes. Look. And I lifted up my dress and she was like, well, I can tell you right now, that's not herpes, but we're going to go get a test. I'm like, how do you know? And then she ran a test. She was like, well, you don't have herpes. You don't have any STDs. So I'm like, are you sure? And she was like, I'm sure. She was like, your hair follicles are just inflamed. Like, did you recently get a wax or shave down there? And was there like a lot of tension going on? I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, when you get wax and stuff, like, you're not supposed to do anything heavy for like 24 hours because that's what happened. And I was just like,
wait, what?
Irritation bumps.
Yes. What do you mean anything heavy?
Like fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Heavy. Okay. We do have a few comments though.
Mike said men got power too because men make women do crazy shit and y'all know that. All right.
We ain't talking about that
Lombardi,
right now. No, I'm kidding.
Vax Lombardi says if a man write a book on how to manipulate a woman with good sex, he get canceled.
All y'all little secrets finna
All
get
right,
exposed.
Who gives a fuck? Like, write the
Barnes
book.
and
If you
Noble
want to write, like,
wouldn't even put them out.
I just think it's a double standard when it comes to like men and women. But that was when we was talking about the songs.
Brother Phil
Yes,
said
brother
Google,
Phil.
Brother Phil says Google always tell you the worst possible outcome.
I got a sore throat, so I'm typing in what the fuck could be going on. You're gonna die in 48 hours.
Tanikia said checking in for Kay. Shout out,
hey,
girl.
love.
Hey, Tinker.
Y'all all so pretty, by the way. Thank you, girl.
Thank you,
Thank you.
girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you were still talking. I just want to chime in on that, Miss K.
Oh, say I don't even remember.
Yeah, that threw me out.
All the love that we was getting. Thank y'all for chiming in, supporting, comment, and watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel and keep viewing. We appreciate the love.
Okay, so pretty much before we get off of this, tell us the standard things that are necessary for a sneaky link when it's time. What you tell, the coochie conversations. Give us the tea right here, girl.
Okay, so it depends on if you're going over there or if they coming to you.
Okay.
So first things first, if they coming over to you, you set the house up real nice. Like I always keep my house clean. I don't play like that. My house stay clean. You know, I get my AC on. You know, I make sure I got some snacks up in the refrigerator. And if this like somebody I really like, I might even cook a little meal or something. You know, I might put something on the stove. Nice.
You know, I'm always cooking.
Then you know, I make sure everything smells nice. I get a nice little candle burning. I love candles. I got a bedroom full of them. Something real nice and sweet, so they could think I'm like real nice and sweet. And then, like, you know, that's pretty much I get my house nice and in order, cold, so they can get underneath the covers with me. And then,
oh, I like that one because I be keeping my shit high. I'm finna make sure this shit is at 47 degrees when they come.
My shit on 67. My shit be on 67. I don't get your ass up
like
under
this
the
when they walk in my
now,
house.
when you say you cook a little meal, like, are you going all out? Or are you doing just a little tester? Like what?
Oh, it depends on the man, baby. It depends if I'm going to see that man about a dog or a horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to go see a man about a horse, I'm going to throw down. You know, I'm going to fry my chicken heart the first time type stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to see a man about a dog or we just kicking it, I don't got nothing but pasta for you.
I was just finna say some chicken pasta.
But at least I make my Alfredo from scratch, like my sauce from scratch. So it's going to be good at least. But I don't got nothing more than that for you.
Hold on, before we start this, remember when I came to your house and you had made pasta? It was the day before our trip to Cologne. That boy was tearing that food up. He literally licked the plate clean. That was some good pasta, but go ahead.
I made him some pasta.
All right, well.
So with the coochie, what you do? You prep the house, then what?
Oh yeah, so for the lady area it be already prepped because I can do this stuff in days in advance. Like you know, a wax or no wax, no matter how it is, you gonna get whatever I pull out the drawers.
They still
what's
gonna
it called? For sure. You know, I do a little wash. And ladies, please, if y'all have anybody on here listening, ladies, when you please wash with a rag down there. You don't want no buildup. You do not want no buildup. Get in there, get your creases and crevices with a rag. You get down there and you wash the outside with some soap and water, you do the thing. But on the inside, do not put no soap in there. That's common sense. So if I say you need to put some soap and water, I'm not saying to stick it up inside of your vagina. Yeah. Please do not do that. You know, freshen it up. I also take what's it called? Some multivitamins. I take those. I take probiotics. And it's depending, like, if this person is like somebody I'm finna like get real busy with, something called slippery M. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Slippery
I got something to eat.
M. Yeah. So you pop 2 of those before they come, about like 2 hours prior. Literally, it's gonna feel like an aloe plant. I can guarantee you that.
And a lot of water too.
I'm gonna need that because when I go on this little trip, I'm gonna see a man about a horse.
Okay, I ain't mad at you. Hey,
Tanika says I ain't got nothing but a little rotel.
And he's still gonna eat that too.
Okay.
He's gonna eat everything here, the rotel and meat.
Period.
So a lot of the product, Slippery M, I know you have an Amazon store, which we're going to link in the description below. You know, so if y'all like any of the stuff that she just mentioned, which it was just slippery. And what's some other things? What are the
So-
things that you do days prior?
Oh, the days prior, I take my vitamins and stuff because vitamins don't kick in like, you know, like sometimes the same day. So before you take your probiotics, you take like, so it depends on like what you're going on. Like I do macaroons sometimes too, but if you are not trying to get pregnant, I would stay away from macaroon because it helps with fertility. I take it, but I use protection, so I don't be worried about getting pregnant. But you take the macaroon, you know, all that stuff, it gets them juices flowing, literally. And you take that a couple of days in advance. You know, you take your little cootie cat to the barbershop, get her right, like you do all that, and boom, you got some fresh coochie on the platter.
Do you use fenugreek?
No, I haven't tried that. I seen people talking about that in my comments on TikTok, but I still haven't tried that one yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And make sure you when you do take vitamins and stuff, you patch test. Take one vitamin at a time, and then you get like pH balance test strips, and you see how it reacts with your vagina because you don't want to take something that can cause you to get like a yeast infection or anything like that. So
see, and that's the thing for me. I have fenugreek. I bought the slippery M, so I take those just on a regular basis. Like, and I don't know how much you're supposed to necessarily take, but I also don't do like test strips. I have the test strips, the one that you kind of, you know, like you used on the video with the Q-tip. But, you know, I have the boric acid suppositories. You use those?
Oh, yes, I do those. Normally I do those after though. But taking my vitamins, like I have enough good bacteria in there and it's like very, like it's healthy down there. Then after, you know, like you have other people bacteria in you now. So then I do a boric acid afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, so we just had an episode last week on health, and I think that's the main thing. You can't just be using this stuff thinking that you just got to be healthy all the way around.
Yeah, we're not saying if you think you got an STD, go ahead and buy some over-the-counter pills. No, make sure y'all still getting tested on the regular, especially if you guys are sexually active. And don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed to go to that doctor office.
Well, that was some coochie conversation, and I love what you're doing. Keep spreading the information to these young girls because that's how I figured out how to do some things. TikTok, YouTube, you know, and it's just saving people these days.
It is.
But let's go ahead and move it on.
Well, moving right along to crazy shit we seen on social media this week. So let me unlock this shit.
Let me see.
So first things first. So y'all know that Chris Brown had folks in a frenzy because he charged them $1,000 for a meet and greet. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by saying I personally would have absolutely paid it because, you know, me and Chris Brown, we've been on and off. We used to date or whatever, but we just really cool now. It just is what it is. He's had a lot of babies on me, and it is what it is. But you know, he really needs to give us $1,000.
Friends, so.
Yeah, we just cool peoples, you know. Like he was like, "You got it, girl. You got it." I was like, "Okay, yeah."
Oh, that was about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
So, but yeah, no real shit though. I would have paid that shit if I had the money like that. I would have absolutely given Chris Brown $1,000, and I would have been like that girl when she jumped on him. And he was holding her in the arms. I definitely would have been. I would have got my $1,000 worth. Okay.
You know, I seen a TikTok last night of this girl. She was talking about the experience, and she was just like, "He's so down to earth." He was just like, you know, and I really love that he did that because a lot of celebrities, especially now with COVID, like, nigga, you not concerned, but
they be giving an arms reach handshake.
Okay.
But I would have did it too if I had the money, and because I like Chris Brown. I'm not like a super fan. Like if it was Rihanna, then I would definitely.
Oh, I heard she smells so good too.
That's what I heard.
She looked like it.
I'm trying to find out.
She looked like it. If it was Young Boy would have had me up there. Yeah, for sure.
NBA Young Boy. Okay.
That is so funny.
I would have been up there for sure. Not for no Chris Brown though. No.
Not for Chris Brown?
No,
Chevy,
absolutely not.
Is it just for one hug and that's it? No.
It's supposed to be like an experience.
Yeah. And he gave gifts too. He gave gifts. I definitely would have did it, especially with Rihanna. I said that already, but I love Savannah.
$1,000. I don't know.
Not for Chris Brown, for a different celebrity, yeah, but not for him. I'm not like a
Not
fan,
for a
like
hug.
a diehard fan of Chris Brown.
Not for a hug.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, that's great for y'all. No,
But I think that was cute though.
But no, so moving on. So as y'all know, well, I don't know if you do know, but Kanye West pulled out of the Rolling Loud Miami last minute, and they replaced him with Kid Cudi. So a lot of people were pretty pissed about it. I personally would have been a little annoyed just because, like, I'm not a huge Kid Cudi fan. Like, I know, like, maybe 2 songs from him, and they older songs. So I would have definitely preferred to see Kanye. But the funny thing to me is the point that I want to bring up is Lil Durk had a set, and Kanye came out. So
Kanye can do what the fuck he want to do.
As a ticket holder, how would you have felt if you were at the show? You paid to see Kanye, he drops out, Kid Cudi comes in, then you go see Lil Durk and this nigga come out. How would you feel?
I would have been pissed because give me my money back.
Yeah, that's really inconsiderate because they be having some bullshit artists and then they have the main one, and that's what you be buying your tickets for, the main artist.
When you were speaking of Kid Cudi, I thought you was gonna talk about that video when you actually see when somebody threw the water bottle at him and hit him in the face.
That's on my well, we
he was like,
talk about that next too.
He was like, if anybody throw anything else at me, I'm gonna walk off this stage right now. I'm not playing. Do not throw anything else at me. They were just throwing hella shit at him.
Crazy. Yeah. So he ended up walking off the stage. Dang, that was rude as fuck. It was.
For some reason, when you said Kid Cudi, I thought about Kick Push, but that's Lupe Fiasco.
And Coast.
I used to get them mixed up all the time, but yeah, so that did happen. That was the next topic that I want to talk about. So I'm glad y'all saw it because I forgot to tell y'all about it. But yeah, so he basically said that, and he ended up walking off the stage. So Rolling Loud put out a statement, and they basically, apologized to him, and they told the fans, like, listen, like, y'all can't be doing this. You need to appreciate these artists. They're taking their time out to come and blah blah blah. And they was like, Kid Cudi will be back for day 2. So he ended up walking off the stage.
That was him. I'd be like, fuck that. Fuck these people.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have came back because that was extremely rude to throw stuff at him like that.
Yes.
And that water bottle hit him in the face. What if it was a soda can?
Yeah.
Like, I would have. I heard it was soda cans.
It wouldn't have to been a second time. As soon as they did that shit, I would have been up out of there.
They was throwing shoes and stuff. You got to be real upset to take your shoe off and throw it at him because you just gonna walk back with one shoe.
That's you too grown for that. Like
exactly.
Well, half the time it'd be kids in there, like younger people. I mean, it'd be all type of people, but
that's never mind. Keep my mouth closed.
So moving on, Miss Rihanna has just recently bought her trademark for Fenty hair. And I think that's hella dope. Like, she's really doing big shit out here, doing all these different avenues and beauty. Next thing you know, it's probably going to be health, probably going to be Fenty Baby. Like, she's really about to just really be out here. And I think that's such a great person to look up to business-wise. Well, all around wise, but specifically business-wise.
She about to be a self-made trillionaire.
Yeah.
That's why I love Rihanna. If I ever get on, I'm going to have business after business after business. I'm going to have investment after investment. Like, you have to keep that money coming in because she could probably still make an album and make some money. But at the same time, it's just like, why? When I could have everything, all this money.
She ain't making no more music. She already said she does. But it will be nice.
I don't blame her. Shit.
I do have a question for Miss K. So with your like, now that you're coming up on TikTok and stuff, do you have a plan as far as what you want to do for your platform in the future? Like, do you want it to lead you to like other things? Like, is it something that you are looking into? Like,
I really just want to do, like, I just want to talk to people. That's what I want to do. I just want to grow my social media platforms to like make videos talking about things that people are uncomfortable to talk about. Like in all aspects, relationships, like sex, family, anything like that. That's the only thing I'm looking to really do with my platform. Like, not too much. I just want to grow it and talk to people and be like a influencer, but not like the ones like influencer for like the clubs and stuff like that. Like no, like not that kind of
You don't
lifestyle.
come
You
in
could
there
be
with
like a motivational speaker,
your bottles
Yeah.
walking in.
but
Do
like
you
a
see
fun one.
Yeah. Do you see yourself ever making a podcast or doing a YouTube channel or something that make some money?
No, because TikTok you can make money on it, and so you can do that on Instagram as well. So I'm cool on the 2 apps I have. Really?
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, I
didn't
like
know.
that.
I didn't know that. I knew you was making. I know not you, but I knew you could make money on IG. I didn't know if you could make money on TikTok or not.
Oh yes, TikTok. It's kind of just like all the other platforms. Like you get your views up and stuff like that. And also with TikTok, you can get you can get sponsored for a lot of different things. Like if I continue to do hair and stuff like that, I might want to venture out and do hair videos and then get like wigs and stuff like that. So then people pay you to do that as well. So like not just necessarily making it straight from TikTok, but as well just from like the app itself.
Oh, okay.
Like. But yeah, you
So
can
I
make
need to
money
get
on
on
the
there
app
more.
itself too. Yeah, like going live and stuff like that. Like and you can get money from TikTok.
Can't your followers give you money on live?
Yeah, they send like gifts and stuff like that.
What kind of gifts? What does that mean? Like hearts or?
I honestly don't even know. Every time
Apparently
I go on
those
live,
no
I get
money.
banned.
You say what?
Facts.
Every time I
Banned.
go on live, I get banned. Every time. I can't
See,
say
and
nothing.
Just go in there and just be quiet.
I'm
Just be
like, I
looking
can
around.
never
Just do your
have
hair or
fun.
something.
Like,
I don't
cannot
have a
no
reason
fun.
to. I don't have a reason to know anything about TikTok yet. I don't even have enough followers on TikTok.
I don't
It's a
either.
good
One
app.
day, I made that one little video of me and Kennedy, and I honestly forgot. I posted it. I did it before I went to sleep, and then like I had 2 people text me. They was like, "Girl, you viral." I said, "Where?" There's like the video you posted. I said, "Me?" Y'all, I went on TikTok, and it was like 1,800 views. And y'all know my videos don't be getting no more than 100 because I barely be posting. I barely got friends on there. So I was like, and it had random people in the comments, and it had like 200-300 likes. I'm just like,
That's good,
I
girl.
made it.
Yeah.
I know that's
Yeah.
right.
That's
And
how
when I
feel
saw that,
about
I was
mine.
like, damn, I really need to be on here more. But I wasn't really like planning for shit. I was just doing a little trend that I saw on there, thought it would be funny. But I was like,
Told you the ones you don't plan for. That's what happened to me. I try so hard to be so funny, man. They do not comment. They don't like it. I be like, well, fuck y'all too then. And then I get on there talking regular, and then it be taking off. I'm like, what was that about? But okay.
right.
So moving on to a great debate. Listen up. So my husband and I have this rule that if there was ever a fire or emergency, we go save the kids first. And I told him if anything were to happen to me in labor and he had a choice, he should save the baby, right? He goes, hell nah, I don't even know that kid, bro. So I want to ask y'all, would you rather your husband save you or save the baby?
So for me, I had this conversation on Facebook sometime like last year or something. And at first I was like, save the baby because, that's our child and I would want them to live. But the more I started reading people's comments and the reason why they said, I'm like, Lord, forgive me, but fuck that child. Like we could always make another baby because now you're going to be a single parent to all these kids and all the kids need both parents. Yes, it's going to be sad. However, they need their mama. Not just you. And we could always make another kid. Like, if it was me or my husband, like, well, he not giving birth, but if the shoe was on the other foot and if somehow man could get birth, I wouldn't want him to die because I don't want to do this shit by myself. Like, I'm losing my best friend, my partner. Sorry. The baby gotta go.
Nay.
I have to agree. I was kind of thinking about it. And then I was just like, of course, save the baby. But I feel like that's just like the right thing to do because it's a baby, But at the same time, you're going to take on those responsibilities, like Chevy said. Like, and if you're not ready to do that by yourself, then.
Yeah.
And Miss K?
Save me. I don't give no fuck about them kids. I don't like kids.
Brother Phil says,
man.
I'm saving my lady 10 out of 10.
I need to get to know
You
that
could
kid
always
yet,
make
bro.
another baby.
Yeah, I would agree. Save me, please.
I didn't like you didn't even get to know the kid yet. Like I didn't even see you. I'm in labor. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't even have no ties to little bro like that for real. Like just save me, please.
I want to bring it. There's a documentary on Hulu called Aftershock. It's about Black women and the mortality rates in pregnancy. And it's sad as fuck, but it's really interesting. So y'all should go watch that, just to throw that out there. And I have one last thing, and then Nay, I know you have one thing. So my last thing to y'all is, what was the most of y'all, like, what was your introduction to Michael Jackson? Like, how did you know, like, Michael Jackson was that nigga? Okay.
I still don't even really know like the big impact he had. Like for real, I ain't grew up listening to him and stuff like that. Like I don't know like how like when I seen the videos on like social media of fans passing out, I'm like y'all was really doing too much. Like, but I'm like I know he had a big impact like that because I didn't grow up listening to him and stuff in my household. So it's like I still don't know, to be honest.
Okay, and Miss Chevy?
Probably when I was younger, every year my mom always used to throw these Halloween parties and they be extravagant, lights out, foam, fog, everybody dressed up. And she always played Thriller, and she used to make me and my brothers like learn the dance. So she used to like replay this shit over and over. So we always have to do the fucking dance for everybody. So during that time, she always would play Michael Jackson. And probably like when Thriller came out, when I first heard it, that's when I really started listening to him. Like, okay. And then, you know, as I got older, I'm like, okay, well, that's okay. Michael Jackson. This is what he did when he was a kid, the Jackson 5 and all that stuff. But yeah, Thriller was it for me.
Yeah, I
And
think
Miss Nay?
for me too. Thriller, definitely. I used to be scared. I used to be scared of the video. Like I
He
used
come
as a
out.
kid. Yeah, I used to
Oh
be
my God.
scared as a kid of the video. So that's how I was introduced to Michael Jackson. But then also my aunt, she used to always take us places, and she used to be listening to Billie Jean and all them songs, and that's how I'm not a big fan of Michael Jackson now. Like he had a few songs that were great, but I don't look at him as, oh my gosh, Michael Jackson,
Well, I got introduced to him. I used to just watch MTV all the time, and I remember there was a show on there where they pretty much did like the how they put the video together, and I was just so amazed by it because I've always been into theater and acting, so I thought it was really cool that he was one of the first to have like such a dramatic, impactful video. So I've always been into I've loved Michael Jackson. I grew up on him. I love music. So Michael Jackson was definitely played heavily in my household. And I was very sad when he died. Well, he was killed. He didn't just die. He was killed because that man gave him some pills he wasn't supposed to have. But yeah.
For
But
me,
that's all
like,
for mine. Oh, go ahead.
I knew he was like a big star and stuff, but it didn't really have a big of impact on me because I wasn't like his biggest fan, or I knew he was Michael Jackson. I knew he made music. He was famous and stuff like that. But like, it didn't hit me like, it was like, okay, that's just another person.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. Like I felt the same way up until I saw the people passing out outside of his hotel, and I'm like, oh damn,
Right.
Like, y'all love Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't be doing all of that,
Yeah, I
but
love him,
definitely.
was there ever a celebrity that died that you were actually sad about?
Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
I
King
was
Von.
Who?
King Von. I didn't even know he had died. My mama had called me like 2 days later. She's like, King Von died. I said, Mommy, what?
Who's
she said,
King
you ain't know
Von?
that?
He a rapper
From Chicago.
Yeah,
It'd be him a Little Dirt.
He dated Asian doll or Asian the
Mm-hmm.
Brat, whatever her name is now.
Yeah, we go way back.
The guy who be like, bitch, I'm not from 63rd.
No.
Okay. That's the only thing that I could probably think of.
I'm gonna look
you
it
might
up.
know,
I'm
but
see.
if you can't, then he's a rapper from Chicago.
I'm gonna look it up. But
Y'all
okay,
seen Carisha throwing that thing on Quavo?
No, I didn't see the video. I don't really care for that
Where's
song, so I
that?
didn't even watch the video.
It's on
What song?
Scrub the Ground. Scrub the Ground.
Oh no, I love Scrub the Ground, but I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about the Usher one.
No, I
don't
said
know why I'm thinking.
Carisha was throwing that thing on Quavo.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you said Carisha,
that.
I just automatically thought about their new song.
Oh, okay.
But I love Scrub
like
the
that
Ground.
song. Okay, so what I wanted to bring up for the crazy shit we seen last night on TikTok, I'm just scrolling and I see this lady telling a story about how she found this 19-year-old woman in her 13-year-old son's bed. and she was saying that, you know, she seen her, you know, she was telling her to get up, and she was having a conversation with the girl, telling her to get out, and you could tell she was a little slow, like it was something wrong with her, you know. And she was like, you know, I just look out for him and his friends and all that. And my question to y'all, if you had a child who was under the age and you had a grown-ass woman in his bed, what y'all would do?
She getting dragged.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat
What
her
the
ass.
fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even play no bullshit like that. Cause why your overgrown ass is in my child bed? I don't play no kind of games like that. Mm-mm.
I was just like, really, people is really out. And she had recorded it, and TikTok had brought it down for like bullying, you know, but she recorded her telling her to get the fuck out and all that, and the girl was just like, can I just use the
I'm not even doing all
bathroom?
that.
Me,
Because the fact that you had to run and go get your phone, or you had to take your phone out your pocket or whatever, press record, like now you're doing it for attention. Because if it's a grown ass bitch in my underage child's bed, the last thing I'm finna think about is recording anything.
She might do it for safety reasons and for like to court. So it depends. Like I might like set it up to record. Like I'm not gonna record you. I'm gonna record me beating your ass.
Yeah,
she the phone up.
She didn't have the camera like directly on her, but she did have it down, and you could just hear them like exchanging words. But
I thought you meant like she was recording it, like it's up here. Like, what are you doing in bed with my son? Like that.
No, but she did say that the reason why she didn't beat her ass is because she said that's still assault. She could still go to jail. She's a single mother, so she had to think about all those things. And I was just like,
well, yeah.
I said, look, I probably wouldn't have thought about nothing. Like, you are 19 years old in my 13-year-old son's bed, and you sitting there laying down, still talking to me. Like, first of all, get your ass up.
You think that girl gonna press charges after I beat her ass when she's a grown ass woman in a child's bed? Do you think she's gonna risk some charges? Hell, I would have whooped her ass. I would have thought about that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was all I had. That was all I had. I thought that was crazy. With me having a son, and Miss K, you don't have any kids, or do you?
Oh no, no kids.
Okay. I have one son, so you don't want kids, or do you want?
So how
kids?
would you react if that was, your son?
Who, me?
You.
Oh, we would have been fighting. Like, I would have beat her ass. Like, I don't even want to. I would have snatched her ass up out of the bed. Like, don't. As soon as I asked her how old she was, because what she said was like, "Do your parents know that you here? Like, how old are you?" She was like 19. Like, "Do you know he's 13?" And she said, "Yeah." Well, he said he was 14. Like,
what
okay.
the fuck?
He said he was 14. Like, girl, it don't matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, no, I'm not even asking all them questions, because if I gotta ask you, do your parents know you here? If I gotta ask you anything, why the fuck is somebody in my child's bed? I don't care if you was 13 with him. What the fuck are you doing in here?
Okay.
And your ass don't go nowhere too, because you up next.
Oh yeah,
you knew better.
See, and that's the thing. She was like, my plan was to call her parents, like to talk to the parents. And I think that if I found a little girl in my son's bed, like just a girl in general, that's something that I would do too. I would go to the parents. I would be like, "Do you know that your daughter is in here?" Like, I caught her in my bed. Like, they would all been fucked up.
Yeah, if it was another child, yes, I would do it that way. But a grown ass woman, no, I'm gonna handle you like a grown ass woman.
Right. Exactly. As soon as she said 19, and then you tried to say, but he said he was 14. No more talking. No more talking after that.
Yeah, no, that's a done deal.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on to the kink of the week. So this is something that we kind of talked about previously a little bit in some of our older episodes, but now that we got Miss KG here, I wanted to, spin around the block one more time and talk about this, because you know how our conversations get. So for those who are listening, feel free to chime in, leave a comment and things like that, and we will try to respond back to it as quickly as possible. So we are going to be talking about two things. So the first one, let me look it up so I know the exact term for it. It is, hold on, it disappeared.
Oh, you're gonna get. Wow, you should have told me about this beforehand, girl. No, you didn't.
All right, so this one is exhibitionism. Exhibitionism. I can't say it, but it's something to that extent. But it basically is getting turned on by being observed. So just think if like you're an exhibit and you're in a box or a cage or something, and people are just watching you. How do you think that will be like? Will you get turned on just from an audience? is like when you have sex, is it something that you like to be personal, just you and your partner? Do you mind people watching and also people joining in for that? Because I know I love me a good show and I live off others watching. So I feel like that would be something fun just to be up on display.
Well, I've never. I would like to try it. You know, I just me and my partner. He could watch me. You know, if I'm doing, you know, playing with myself or whatever. But as far as like just having sex in the room with other people, then we've never done that. But I
would
wouldn't
you
mind
get
trying
a
it.
rise out of watching somebody else have sex? Well,
Yeah, I
kind of,
feel
because
like
we
it'll
all
be
watch
just like
porno.
porn.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what about you, Kat? Because you just looking like I ain't going for that.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a no for me. I just don't think. I think I'm too shy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you
I
guys.
think
Will,
I'm too shy.
I feel like you guys will feed off each other's like sexual energy. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
it'll just be like, oh, look at that, they doing this, and we just, you know, like, ooh, that kind of turned me on, and we right here, so you know, I don't know.
Which kind of goes into the next one, threesomes. I wanted to spin around the block on this because it's been a while since we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all had one, or if something is that what you want to do, how would you go about it? Female, male, all male. Like, if you had this perfect fantasy of a threesome, how will it go?
Miss,
Anybody?
well, Miss K, would you want to go ahead and answer first?
Yes. Well, I didn't even get to answer on the last one.
Well, answer
Okay.
the last one, and then answer this one.
So watching, no, I couldn't be on display like she was. Kat was saying, I'm shy. Like I get a little too nervous. But solo wise, I think I would watch some people maybe. But solo wise, I would love that. Like I love to put on performance. I love to watch a performance. Like if it was solo.
Yeah, I could be solo for sure.
Yeah, like that is gonna turn me up.
I don't know why, but
Did that the other day.
I was just thinking about that song "Surprise" by Chloe when that came on. Like I just pictured like putting on a solo show, dancing to that song, doing shit. But yeah, so about these threesomes, because if I ever had one, I would like to have 2 males.
Okay, so here. You know what? Since we're all grown here, I agree.
Of course.
That's deep down. I would like be down to do that.
See,
with 2 males.
You know, I wouldn't say I wouldn't do it, but at the same time, I think I would like to have, you know, me and then another woman, you know, but I ain't having no threesome if you ain't doing everything, because I ain't finna be the only one carpet munching in this thing.
I feel like if I lived a different lifestyle, I would try it. That is what I'll say. I'll say that. So, but
try it with like all girls.
Oh
girl,
no, absolutely
boy,
not. I don't
men.
like girls.
I think that I would try it with all girls.
Only thing I'm just not gonna do, like when I did it, I was just like, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not eating nobody's coochie. So don't try to push my head down there, because I'm gonna bite you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So what's the difference? What's the difference for you? Like, what makes you not want to do that? But not saying that you're supposed to, because that's just your preference. But
I just never had a sexual desire to put my mouth on somebody else's coochie.
Mm.
But if they want to put their mouth on mine, then I'm all for it. Like, I'll kiss them and stuff like that, but probably just, I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't want to. Yeah, no, I just never had no desire to do that. But it's like crazy. Like, I like girls too. Like, I want to say, like, I like them enough to be in a relationship with them. I think women are beautiful. I'm always down for, like, you know, have a good time, just, you know, have some fun. But I'm not, I'll kiss you, I'll lick you, but I'm not licking that.
You know, I used to be the same way. I think I got kind of opened up. Like, I used to date a couple. So when I did that, I was kind of like introduced to everything. And that kind of just opened my eyes. But I couldn't be with a woman. Like, I couldn't be in a relationship with a woman, you know? It's just wouldn't work.
You know, it's so crazy. I was having this conversation with one of my homeboys the other day, and he was just looking at me like, Because when I be watching porn, I look up all different types. So y'all know I like black men moaning. I was looking up like people giving themselves head, and it was just really yeah. And then another one, it was like transgender, and it was like transgender threesomes and stuff, and I was just like, huh.
I'm gonna call you after this, bitch.
But it was just crazy because it was like this girl, she looked very beautiful. Like it just looked like two girls having sex or having a threesome with like a male and two girls. But one of the prettier women, they draw the panties off, and it was like a whole dick. And I was like, damn, like probably just because I was horny. Y'all know when y'all be watching porn, anything goes. So I was just like, I could see myself being with somebody like this. Like we'll look cute together going out in public, but she fucking me real good in the house. And don't nobody even got to know. And then like, once I got my nut, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like,
No,
what the fuck?
I've done the
too hot
same
for
thing
this shit,
too.
man.
I've done the same thing too. And it's just like, that's funny because I remember when we talked about this and you was just like, I don't know why they be treating them like this.
Like animals. But yeah, I was just like, he was just staring at the phone. He was just like, I don't really know what to say, especially when it was like, because I had asked him, I said, just being funny, I would have ever tried to give yourself head. He was like, what? And I was like, I just wanted to see what your answer would be.
Brother Phil says post nut clarity.
I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I'd be like, let me close this down. Like, why the fuck did I watch that weird shit? Like, if the military saw the shit I'd be looking up, they would kick me out. But,
I feel like you just got to get comfortable with the idea, not you, but like in general, to just be open to certain things, like especially when it comes to looking, because I know like just watching porn, getting tired of looking at the same old stuff, like, okay, this is not doing it for me. And I'm not just gonna not watch something like because people say like you shouldn't watch it. Like if it turns me on, then whatever. I'm just comfortable with the idea of
So if y'all could give
Okay.
yourself
Favorite
head,
porn
would y'all do it?
stars? No.
You said what?
That's a bit too freaky.
I said if y'all could give yourself head, would y'all do it?
Mm-mm.
I'm
It's
not
a bit
gonna
too
lie,
freaky.
I
would,
if I was flexible, just so like we play with ourselves, we masturbate and stuff. So why not? This would just be another thing a man ain't got to do, and then from there I'd be like, yeah, I can't do this. It's not what I want. But
No, man.
That's how I think of it, because if you like playing with yourself, and I know if you've been fucking somebody and then they take their dick out and you just start sucking it, or do you just tell them, oh, you gotta wash this off before you put it?
Hell no, I ain't
You
telling
gotta
that.
wash that. You gotta wash.
No, I'll be like, all right.
That clean ass sex you be having. No, you gotta
Okay.
wash.
I
Come
absolutely
here,
tell
bring
you
that
gotta
dick
wash.
here.
Listen, after getting that little yeast infection from the nasty mouth, everything got to be right before you can put anything in this.
That's
Because
what
you're
I
not about to
like
fuck up my
about
shit.
sex, because you could get nasty, you could get so fucking disgusting, and you two can't even judge each other. And it's like you could be you and I could be me, and I just love that. It's like art. It's just raw and uncut, and I love that. Like get nasty with me, like do
You
everything.
can get nasty with a clean dick.
Yeah, but
who got time that when you pull your dick out to go wash it and come here again?
I mean, when you get home, you should automatically go ahead and wash
No,
that.
they're not saying pull
no.
out the
About during
boxers.
sex,
Pull it out your coochie, not the boxers.
Yeah.
You know when you be having sex and they pull it out and put it in
like
your
if
mouth?
you gotta suck it real quick,
Wait, one more time. Put this visual in my head one more time.
Okay, y'all having sex. He's fucking you. He pulled his dick out his pussy.
I thought you meant before. Oh, okay. That's where I was lost. I thought y'all was talking about if he just come home and then he just pull it out and put it in your mouth. I'm like, no, go clean it.
Go get your salty ass in the tub.
I meant, okay. That's why I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, why are y'all not saying yes to clean dick?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, then that
You
makes
know
sense.
what? This makes me think of, it's been something going on, because I've been on Twitter lately. Okay, I've been on Twitter, but I seen this meme where it said this boy, which I sent y'all the screenshot, where he said this girl was washing her pussy in his bathroom with with some dial soap. I don't understand why women are embarrassed. If I just had a long day, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm about to get in the shower real quick or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to take a shower. I'm not gonna be embarrassed, and I'm not about to be washing with no hand soap. You gonna be
in the sink.
I'm gonna wash my ass before I get there, and so when I get there, we go straight to business. I don't play like that. When I get there, let's go. Like,
if it ever been a time like Can I take a shot real quick? Yeah, you need a towel? Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, don't be embarrassed to let them know that it's time. It's you gotta take a shower.
Okay, and then you in there cleaning with a sock, putting all that bacteria up in there with your fuzzy coochie ass. I know it's all type of lint, and he trying to eat your food. He like this,
and you go smell the soap. You go smell the soap. Like, did you just use the
wash
hand soap?
Okay,
with
like
my soap? Don't let it be no exfoliating soap either.
yeah.
All right, so let's get into the throwback songs of the week. If y'all don't already know, we have a playlist. Right now we on volume 2, but we have volume 1 of throwback songs. So if you like this segment, if you like the songs that we share, make sure you follow our playlist. It's updated every single week.
My microphone dead, so I heard one of y'all turn your microphone on, so I'm just gonna be using mine as a prop today.
Yeah,
but you ain't gonna hear nothing come out of it.
Shit, I don't got no mic. Damn.
I charged
It's
mine.
all right.
I was on mic the other night. I'm just playing.
Singing that tune I like.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this shit off. Y'all ready?
You ready?
Let me take this headphone out.
She about to sing.
Tell me what kind of man would treat this woman so cold. Treat you like you're nothing when you're worth more than gold. Girl, to me you're like a diamond. I love the way you shine. $100 million treasure. I give the world to make you mine.
La 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 la.
I put strings of pearls right in your hand. Make love of a beach of jet black sand. Outside in the rain, we can do it all night. I'll touch other places he will not. And some you never knew will get you high. Nothing is forbidden when we touch. Baby, I wanna do all of the things your man won't do. I'll do them for you. Okay, that's
girl,
all.
let me tell you, I love description. I just started listening to audiobooks again, whatever. But I love the description, like the description.
Yes, of how he's describing it, how you
make
gonna
love
do everything.
on a beach of jet black sand. Like, these niggas in 2022.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that no more. Ain't no jet black sand. Global warming.
You gotta go to another country for that. And I'm not having sex in no sand.
Oh yeah, that's a coochie conversation right there. But
yeah,
now
I don't have sex in it. I'm a little boring with it. I don't even be having sex in the house.
Well, that song was called "All the Things Your Man Won't Do" by Joe.
Hold on. You said you. What'd you say, Miss K?
Only be having sex in the house.
Oh,
I thought you said I don't even be having sex in the house. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, hold on now.
Oh, I'm the only one who heard her correctly. I was just like, what y'all trying for?
Okay, so I'll go next. All right, let me think. This is an old one. I hope y'all know this.
You know I ain't gonna know it.
No one else makes me feel the way you do inside. Yes, it's a number you can call anytime you want.
Don't jump to the hook.
That's exactly where I'll be. Where you wanna get at me. If you wonder what you do.
That's got me into you. It's
It's
them
blue
jeans the way you rocking them blue
jeans, baby.
I hear that shit since I was in like first grade.
Girl.
Or second grade type shit.
I heard that song. Don't wanna lose this love before we start. That's by Yasmin.
I love how you jump from the
because I don't know the words.
Yeah. To the hook. But yeah,
that was by Yasmin. It's called Blue Jeans. Did y'all know that song, K and Cat?
Mm-mm.
K and Cat? No? Mm-mm. Listen to it. It's a nice
That must be a Cali thing.
Is it?
I don't know. I heard it when I was still living in California, so
I did too.
But they used to play it on the radio. It used to be on 106 in Park.
Yeah. Oh no, well, if it was on 106 in Park, it wasn't just.
She was like a one-hit wonder. She was a one-hit wonder.
I remember the video too.
Ooh, sorry, I started
low rise jeans. Ooh, next week. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I'm gonna go, and I know Nay and Kat know it. I don't know if you know it, Kay, but
Yeah, no,
it's
I'm
that
only
girl.
24.
That's what
Yeah,
I was thinking when you started singing that all the things your man won't do. I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if she know this song because you like a different generation.
Yeah, I
What do
knew
you
that
mean?
one.
How old are you?
27.
You sound like you just lied.
She said it at the beginning. She said it at the beginning.
Oh, why you say? Well, that's not that young. I thought you was like. I thought you were like 29, but I'm old.
Girl, I'm 27. Yeah, girl.
Let me not make you older, girl. 27.
I'm 24.
Yeah, she's 24. I wasn't gonna say it because I was gonna let her have her moment, but she's 24.
But that's still not that young.
But for all the things your man won't do, that was like we was.
I guess so.
babies.
Yeah.
she ahead of her time. She been here before.
Yeah, that's a,
Right.
Okay.
So my song is I like your style, the way you dress, the way you smell. It's so intoxicating, I can't help myself. There's no one else to make me feel the way you make me feel. Give me your love and give me your love and all your love. Cause I wanna give you all of mine. Whenever you're ready, baby, I'm ready to be yours. Just to let you know, this is what I want.
I want the title.
The title.
Baby, wanna be known as your girl. I wanna kick it with you like your best friend. So let it go.
I swear I did this on volume 1. Did I?
I
did this on volume 1.
Oh, I don't
But
remember.
yeah, I love it.
So that was the title by Sierra. That was on her first album. And I was driving yesterday and that popped up and I was like, oh my God, I had to play it back a couple of times. But
and it's something about the way that you talk. Every time you say my name,
I can talk.
You got me
speechless.
Say it again.
Speechless.
Let the music stop. That shit. Oh, that
song went hard.
Yeah.
I love her. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
If you haven't listened to Sierra's first album, because I know we might have, we
got damn near all the songs on it.
Yeah, you got to go listen to the first album. Sierra is more than just Mr. Russell's wife, okay?
Okay, Sierra been that bitch.
Get it.
Oh no, you like it when the message is jump.
I like that song though. It's growing on me. Like at first I didn't like Jump, but I Okay, Miss K.
What's your throwback song for the week?
I would do "Let It Go" by Keisha Cole and Missy Elliott down.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I get shot with like y'all know I cannot do this.
We can help you. Oh, when the song come on in the club, they gonna be like, damn, that's hot.
Woo!
When he play it in the car, they gonna drop their tops like, damn.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Oh, sing that song we sung earlier.
What song?
You
Sorry, my chair.
She know what I'm talking about. Oh my God,
same song we sing like every episode.
Yeah, that's our song.
What song?
You put your trust in a nigga, stupid hoe, how you figure?
He won't fuck your best friend and your sister. I lie to ya.
Then screw ya.
Man, homeboys do ya. And he's a nigga. It's all right. So, Miss K, her song was "Let It Go" by Keisha Cole and Missy Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Lil Kim.
And Lil Kim. That used to be my song.
He's a little less than
Lil Kim. Don't stress him. Kick him off straight to the door like Beckham.
Okay. To a
Oh,
perfect
shit.
now. Guys, little do you know, she's just a rebound.
Calling my phone. She's so out of pocket. I've been here before.
Oh, girl, you need to stop it. When he's with you, he's wishing it was me. You might be where he's at, but I'm where he's want to be.
Baby.
Yeah, good job.
All right. So, like I said, if you guys aren't following us on our if you guys aren't following us on our playlist, make sure you go follow us over there. So now we are going to we got a couple of comments.
Ariamas said these 22 men are not singing like this anymore. Look at Division. Oh yeah, he just came out with some crazy song called Toxic. Blanca says, "K motherfucking G, I know you can sing."
Yes,
Facts.
girl.
She over here holding back on this hidden talent, y'all.
I know. Go ahead and sing, girl. I'm out here with a crack voice. You better go ahead and sing.
Girl, I sound bad every time. They
I'm
busted
over
me
here
out
singing
last
like
time.
singing a nigga song with that low tone that I can't sing that low.
I like that gangster music. I don't really know no like some singing parts like that Missy Elliott
It
part and
could have
Lil
been,
Kim
and not
part.
yet. It could have been whatever you wanted it to
Yeah.
That's why I picked that song because I got the Lil Kim part. His little mess, little Kim, don't stress them.
Hey,
Kick him all straight to the curb like Beckham. I might see her for now, but little does she know she just... Oh no, okay, like what we going on next though?
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the business. So every week we like to mention a business of the week. Last week we actually gave a little bit of tips. So if you guys are like to go back and look at next week, go look at our episode of last week. But today we are going to. I'm gonna let Miss Chevy introduce the business this week.
So this week, let me pull it up. So this week we are going to be shouting out the butter from Destiny. I have some upstairs. I forgot to bring it down, but she makes shea butter. She does like natural products. She's been doing it for about like 5 years or so. Hold on, let me get her Instagram pulled back up. So while I was in Germany, she always used to send me like a whole bunch of shea butter. She has it for male and women, lines for them. You probably can't see it, but it's called the butter. And she does like natural cream butters that she make. She has fragrances for men. She has this glow oil, facial in a bottle, lip oil, willow rose water, eyelash serum growth, hair stimulation growth, like a whole bunch of hair, body, face stuff. Everything is organic. Everything is natural. And yeah, it smells so good. If you like to order from her, the link will be in our description, and tell her I sent you. And yeah, she has a really good line. The bottles, they're like this big. They last a long time. And if you like a glow, it'll have you looking real good.
Okay.
Good. That sounds real nice too.
Mm-hmm.
So also every business segment, I do like to mention my business. I do have a CMOS and health product business where I actually was just drinking my watermelon juice. Right now our featured item is our watermelon juice with CMOS in it. I do ship everywhere. We do have CMOS, a whole bunch of flavors. If you don't know what CMOS is, make sure you follow me on my Instagram page at Beautifully Made by Nay, which will be in the description down below.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So
I need to learn what CMOS is.
Yes, girl. It'll change your life. Miss Cat Marie just
yes. Okay, so I have 2 jars, but last week I was like, I'm gonna start this week, and then I end up eating like trash again. So then when you sent me that message, I was like, I'm so glad you told me, because I would have been fucking pissed. Like, because we tried a little bit of it and it was so freaking good. Like, that's why I was asking you, like, could I eat the whole thing? Like, but then when you told me I only need to do just 2 whatever, I was like,
you
okay,
can
let me
eat
start.
as much as you want. A lot of people like to say they don't like to constantly buy. I have a limited supply, so I can eat as much as I want to, you know. But when you paying $65 for 2 jars,
I'm gonna start rationing.
Thank you again, girl. Okay.
Yeah, ration around this
but it really
motherfucker.
was good. This was my first time having it, so I didn't have any expectations. But Daryl, he had it. He said that this is the best one that he's had, because other ones he said taste really nasty.
Yeah, that's what I heard about CMOS, that it was nasty. That's why I've never
Well,
tried
hers
it.
ain't. It's
I
hers
ordered some from her
like,
before, and it's good. My favorite one
Yeah.
was the turmeric, whatever the fuck it's called. Ginger, that one was so good. The strawberry lime one was really good.
Oh, that sounds like a good combination.
And the watermelon.
Yes, the watermelon. I think Miss Cat Marie, I sent you watermelon and strawberry turmeric.
Oh, they look the same, so I wasn't sure which one was which. But I think the one that we tried the most of was the watermelon.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It's really good.
So yeah, follow me on my Instagram at Beautifully Made by Nay. Like I said, it will be in the description down below.
And Miss K also has her business on Amazon. Well, it's like a tag, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a Amazon influencer account. So on the things I talk about on TikTok, like the different vitamins and things of that nature, I do have a link in my bio on TikTok. Well, not right now because I have the YouTube link there, but once I get off, I'll go ahead and put that back in there. And you can click the link and you can shop for different vitamins for, vaginal health and for the little sneaky links y'all be doing. I know.
All right. So
I'll put that in the description down below too.
Yep. All right. So last but not least, we have the quote of the week. And that is, keep your kitty pretty.
Purr. This is a big purr. My shit it's like a growl.
He called me big purr.
Well, let me just say I had a great time. I was looking
too.
forward to this episode. This is our second time having a guest, and I absolutely enjoyed you, girl. We cannot wait. I'm sure everybody agrees for you to come back again if you want to.
Yes, great job. Woo! Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm still super nervous, although we're still ending. I'm literally still
Girl,
keep smiling.
No, yeah.
That's what I've been doing all the time, just smiling.
Well, you look so beautiful. So thank you so much for taking the time out.
Yeah, but let everybody know what platforms they can find you on.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, which is __ the real KG. I also do have my favorite app, which is TikTok, which is _ the real KG. It's the same thing as Instagram, just one _. If you do follow me on TikTok, message me on Instagram, let me know so I can follow you back if you're watching this. Because I'm not one of those kind of people. Like, I love to interact. But don't come in my comments talking crazy. So I interact.
Okay, Miss Cat Marie.
And you can find me at Coco Macchiato. That's COCOMACCHIATO _. And I'm going to post on YouTube one of these motherfucking days. But Cat Marie TV. Check me out.
Miss Chevy.
For me, y'all don't come for my neck, but I'm still working on my Twitter. So right now you can find me on Instagram only __ simply fucking gorgeous FUCKN. And yeah, that's where I be at.
So I actually just got on Twitter. I don't have it here, but you can follow me at beauty0808. That's my Twitter name. But
you sound like one of them little scammers.
XO
bots.
I finally put a picture. Like at first it was no picture and I was just following porn sites. So now I'm trying to interact.
They be like, okay, now we get to put a face to a name. Okay.
I had to go and unlike some shit. I'm like,
okay,
right,
Beauty 0808. I see you.
Okay, but you can also follow me on Instagram at Beautiful Miss Nay, or you can follow me on TikTok at Beautiful Miss Nay, or right here on YouTube at Nay's Way. And also make sure you following us on our Instagram at the Millennium Hot Girls, and we also have a Facebook page where you can follow us at the Millennium Hot Girl Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
And TikTok.
Oh, and the TikTok at the Millennium Hot Girls. We be updating our TikTok when we can, you know what I'm saying? But anyways,
it was a wonderful show.
Great show.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Miss K, for coming on. Don't leave yet, but thank you so much.
She's like, fuck.
But we'll see you guys next week.